It is so hard to smile in this thing. Ladies, gentlemen, and all those in between, welcome to Stache-Tacular. We've got a fantastic show for you tonight. I've got two friends from work joining us, team captain Chris Hamilton, along with personal line superstar Richard Manalili. I've got a little game I want to play with them. I like to call it Fight or Run. I'm going to put them up against some mustache monsters later on. But let's get this show on the road. Please join me in welcoming Chris Hamilton.
Well, thank you for having me, Chris. It should be fairly easy for me not to forget your name.
It's a pretty damn good name. Chris, tell me, what's your Movember story?
So this is my 12th year fundraising for Movember. I started this 12 years ago back in 2010. I know 2010, about 12 campaigns ago. At the time, my grandfather had prostate cancer. He's been fighting a multi-year battle with it, and then he actually passed away from it during my first campaign. And then since then, I started continuing to do this in memory. And then I just kind of stuck with it just because of all the various causes.
With the 12 years behind you, have you noticed the charity change over the years?
I think it's been pretty interesting how it's grown as a huge global initiative, how it's advanced the prostate research in leaps and bounds. Just because of the initiatives that they're able to do, they're able to draw together teams from across the world. It became a global thing.
Like Mustaches Without Borders.
No, I'm not a scientist, but they've been able to help map the prostate cancer gene to help better get more proper treatment. I think most men are familiar with the old prostate exam. We can actually do that via a blood test now to help test it. And because we're able to map that gene based on some of the initiatives that Movember has funded, they're able to tweak the treatments that you give. Instead of going full chemo, they can have more targeted things that are a lot more effective. Just as a result of that, men with prostate cancer have been able to live a lot longer as a result.
You like to celebrate your campaigns with a spicy challenge, hey?
I remember a few years back, I've shaved my head for Movember. I've done mohawks for Movember, where I basically had the entire head shaved and I kept a mohawk for the month of December. That was kind of fun. Ultra marathons in a morph suit, like a full rainbow bodysuit, wax my legs if I hit my target, and that was a fun thing, let me tell you.
What's the challenge this year?
This year's my 12th year raising funds for Movember, so I decided to set a goal of running 12 hours consecutively on a treadmill. And I'm planning on doing that on the 12th, so next Friday. I have it already booked off work, and I've already got all the stuff that I need to do it, and away I'll go.
Have that foot bath ready to go. Chris, would you like to share a message for your donors?
I just want to say thank you to all the donors that have sponsored me so far in the past, and that will be sponsoring me soon. I know they will. Collectively, I think I've raised, through the sponsorships of friends and family and coworkers, over $30,000 over the last 12 years. And I wouldn't continue doing this if I didn't have the interest and the support from all my donors.
And that's our team captain. Best of luck to you, Chris. Chris Hamilton, everybody. And now, please join me in welcoming Richard Manalili.
Yeah, thanks for having me. It's great to have you on the team this year.
The pleasure's all mine. Richard, what's your Movember story?
Well, 2012, my dad was diagnosed with prostate cancer. He's one of the people who never tell you anything till the last minute because they don't want you to worry. Yeah, he told me and my sister at the last minute that he had it because he didn't want us to worry. Yet, of course, naturally, we worried. Luckily, they were able to diagnose him pretty quick, and luckily he was able to get in there and have surgery right away, and he's literally downstairs right now watching my kids while I am working. I started a few years before that just because I thought it would be fun, in my 20s, a lot younger, the ironic mustaches just be, fun to do. But obviously, since my dad has had it, I've taken it much more seriously and, made it a goal to try and raise as much money as possible every year.
Do you have a spicy challenge yourself?
For me, I have a beard all year round, and before, when this used to be a lot a fun thing to do, grow a mustache and stuff, I actually hate shaving. I hate having a mustache. So yeah, so it's definitely so there's that, I feel like that's the challenge for me, is that I have to lose my beard, and you can see how many chins I'm hiding. underneath.
Does Movember feel different in this virtual world?
No, I think it's been, I mean, you don't necessarily see as many people out and about, with mustaches and whatnot. But for the most part, I think, some of us are very lucky, to be able to continue to work. And I feel like if anything, that's probably generating a lot more generosity from others, like being able to donate and support charities and causes that are near and dear to us.
Do you follow any of the Movember projects?
Yeah, I think Chris touched on a lot of that stuff. Honestly, like I kind of just do it every year out of habit now, and I will continue to do so, just for my dad.
Hey Richard, you want to throw a shout out to the donors?
Yeah, no, thank you so much for supporting me and donating to this cause. Just really, I appreciate you, and thanks.
My good friend Richard Manalili, everybody. Really glad to have you here, because now it's time for Fight or Run.
This guy's got a hairy guy, and looks like he's got some sharp claws. I'm gonna run. He's got me up fast.
Yeah, that's a hard pass for me. It's pretty terrifying, especially size-wise.
Well, he looks friendly. The guy that he's seeing seems to be flipping him off, so I can understand why this critter looks angry. Great mustache, though.
Yeah, this is worse than number one. So yeah, still gonna go with no. That's pretty terrifying.
Cerberus with the mustache. He just wants to go out for a walk. Let's take him for a walk.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah, we'll try and woo him over, but not gonna run. Not that it would do anything.
Is that a bear with spears? It's like, I got a sword to go up against it. That thing's a pretty sizable bear. I think it's bigger than a grizzly bear. I think the standard there is to play dead.
He's already got spears in him though, right? So he's like, clearly he's been weakened. And like, if Leo can do it in the Revenant, then yeah, I would take a shot at this guy.
Oh no, I'd lose.
Yeah, this is definitely a trap. I'm not fighting a baby, so get out of here.
Alright, this guy's got some lightning magic to protect us against this creature thing that has its mustache growing on its tongue and on the top of its nose. It looked like he's got an overnose mustache.
No, would not fight.
Away.
Yeah.
I don't even think we could get away from something like this.
I'd just drop the sword, drop the armor, drop the cape, and just peace out.
What do we got here? He's got a big hole in him already.
I would do it just because he's got that hole. Like, he looks like he's already like maybe taking some battle damage. Plus, like, for reference, this guy's got like a huge cleaver sword, like Final Fantasy VII type thing going on. So
it looks like a single-bladed razor there that just upscaled, right?
There you go. Yeah.
You could probably shave that guy's mustache off. That'd be the source of his power. You win. The fisticuffs. He's got training. He might. That's the old school, 1-2 boxing style. I'd lose the fight, but I'd try it.
Yeah, old timey bare knuckle boxing with that sash. Yeah, I would fight him.
And with that final mustache fight comes the end of our show. This show would not have been possible, though, without the extraordinary help of our executive producer and fellow Mo sister, Gisela Reese, who has one more surprise for you.
Hi, everybody! It's Mustache Man. I made him, and he's cute, I think, and you could possibly win him. You just donate, you get a random draw, and you could win this really cute, weird mustache thing.
Every donation from November 1st to 30th is in the running to win a one-of-a-kind mustache guy. That's our show. Thank you so much for joining us. Wilbur, play us out.